Okay, I told you about dropping a relative pronoun. You can only drop a relative pronoun in defining relative clauses, yeah, because the information is important. So we are going to work now with defining relative clauses. Okay, so first, what we're going to do, yes, is to find the relative clause. So I went to the place where you bought your car. So where you bought your car is the defining relative clause. In this case, we don't have commas because this is important and necessary information to understand the sentence, okay? The idea of the sentence. Let's read the second one. The girl who you met yesterday is my sister. The girl who you met yesterday is my sister. So, who you met yesterday is the defining relative clause. I have a problem with the camera. So I added a third one. The girl who watches TV is my sister. So the relative clause, the defining relative clause is who watches TV. Defining relative clause. Okay, so we use where because this is a place. We use who because this is a person, and we use who because this is a person. Is that clear? Now, I told you that sometimes you can replace a relative pronoun by that. So in this case, in defining relative clauses, you can replace where for that. So I went to the place. I went to the place that you bought your car, and I need in here, okay? I went to the place where you bought your car, or I went to the place that you bought your car in. So generally that needs in to complete the sentence. The girl who you met yesterday is my sister. The girl that you met yesterday is my sister. And here, the girl that watches TV is my sister. Okay. So now I'm going to tell you when you can drop the relative pronoun. In the only sentence that you can't drop the relative pronoun is here. But here you can drop it. You can drop it. Here you can drop it. And here you can't. Look, I went to the place, you bought your car. The girl you met yesterday is my sister. And why not here? Look, what can you see here? Do we have that? This is a subject. Do we have a subject here? No. The thing is that in this place, we have two different subjects and we have two different subjects. But in this sentence, the subject is the same, the girl and the girl. So we can't eliminate a relative pronoun if we don't have a subject here. So to eliminate them, I'm going to write it. To drop the relative pronoun, I'm going to write to drop the relative pronoun, we need two different subjects. Yeah, in this case, as the subject is the same, the girl is my sister, you can't eliminate the relative pronoun. So we have two things. Non-defining relative clauses, defining relative clauses. That way. Then we have when we can replace that, remember, only in defining relative clauses. And the last thing is when we can drop a relative pronoun. We can eliminate the relative pronoun only if we have two different subjects, like I and you, the girl and you. In this case, it's the girl and the girl, so you can't drop the relative pronoun, okay? So now we're going to practice. I am attaching here some activities for you to practice non-defining relative clauses. Those are the ones that you add information which is not important, okay? If you have questions, please ask me. I am here, but not here. not literally on your screen. Yeah, I am at home, but I can help you from here. Okay, see you there.